Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. This video, I just wanted to share with you guys a few of my top spot concealing products or heavier coverage concealers. So if you guys are interested, do stick around. So I decided to do a video like this because unfortunately in the past month or so, I've been having to do a lot of spot concealing, and it's quite unfortunate actually. And if you are not needing to do so, then lucky for you, but my skin has been going through a very rough patch as of late. So these are products that I've become a necessity in my general routine, and given that I've been using them quite often and I've been trying out a lot of different things out there, I thought I would just share with you guys what I found so far has really been working for me. So let me begin with one of the first products that I've ever used when it comes to spot concealing. It's still one of my favorites, and this is the one from Amazing Cosmetics, which looks like this. This is sold in Sephora. It comes in a very small tube, which has 0.5 fluid ounce or 15 ml. Now I know that looks extremely small, even given the tube. I use mine in medium beige light, but this is a product that you really seriously need very little of. It's not a very thick cream. I hope you guys can see that. It's not thick at all, but this right here really goes a long way. And for a lot of great spot concealing products, they actually work fairly well. You won't really see that because it's a color match to my skin tone, but Amazing Cosmetics, in terms of concealing acne scars, any blemishes that you have, I've been using this. This is probably my 4th tube now. It's a constant in my collection, and if you have very minimal scars or spot concealing that you need, this can probably last you for a good, I would say, half a year, if not a year. And I still constantly have this in my kit because it's a very light texture and consistency. It never creases and it never cakes. And I think for the two other products that I'll show you, that is a constant characteristic. They don't really cake even if the coverage is quite heavy. So this is definitely one of my favorites and the longest one I've probably been using. And the way I like applying this is with a brush actually. This is actually a low Cornell brush, but it's just a very dense brush which looks like this, and it just does amazing for just really getting on specific spots or the area around your nose if you have redness. The next product is the one that I've been using the most this past month, and this is actually a foundation, but the coverage is amazing for spot concealing. This is the Vichy Dermablend, and this is their Corrective foundation. I use mine in 25 Nude. This has very similar characteristics as the Amazing Cosmetics. It's not thick or a heavy cream. It's very similar packaging. Just from the packaging itself, you can tell that with squeeze tubes, they usually have a consistency that is less pasty or cream-like or heavy cream. It's more liquid-like, but it's not runny. So this one has just been amazing, and because I do have a lot that I need to work on, especially in the area where I'm currently breaking out, I actually almost use this as a semi foundation in those areas, but because I want to preserve it, this is not available where I'm at right now. I actually just use it to cover up larger areas of my skin where I do have a lot of acne scarring right now. This product is another one of those that a little goes a long way, and it truly does amazing. Whether you use a brush, what I like using this product with is the Sephora professional brush. This one is in number 56, Airbrush Precision Foundation. It looks like this. I don't know, little sister of the Airbrush 55, but it's very dense, it's dual fiber, and it just does great. It almost mimics the blending when you do it with your fingers, but yeah, it's amazing for using with a Vichy Dermablend. And last but not the least, this is, I guess, the priciest of them all, but you do get 18 grams of product, and I think this is the daddy of all full cover concealers, and truly brings a little goes a long way to a whole different level. This is the Kevin Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer, and I use mine in number 7. It comes in a pot, so obviously you expect something that is a heavier cream. Although it's not like the Studio Fix concealer from MAC, which is more like a wax-like thing. This one is actually really a cream. I've used it very few times because I've really not needed that much of a full cover. But this one, you literally just have to touch it and you will get, that is a lot. I'm gonna show you guys. I can conceal this little spot that I have on my hand. I don't know if you guys can see this little mole thing right here, but I will show you how this will cover it and beyond. So just that little dab will fully cover that mole or that spot, and this will probably even do well in covering an entire tattoo, I guess. Now, if you want to use this, this was about 65 Canadian, or it's one of those price ranges that is very high. But if you do need very full cover, you can actually mix this with a moisturizer and you can dilute it a bit to give you more ease and blendability, because this is quite difficult to blend. You do need to pat it quite a bit with your fingers. So if you do want to cover a larger surface area, it would be highly recommendable to actually mix it with a moisturizer. The way that I find blending this into your skin is really just using the warmth of your fingers, because it's a very heavy cream. You don't, once you pat it in your skin though, it doesn't give you that very heavy feeling. You don't feel full coverage, but it just blends in really well. Although compared to the first two, you definitely feel a bit more in your skin with the Kevin Aucoin. So those are the 3 products that are my top spot concealing products. They all go a very long way with very little amount, and they do not require, with the exception of the Kevin Aucoin, the Amazing Cosmetics and the Vichy Dermablend are very easily blendable in the skin, and the coverage, especially for acne scarring, is just tremendously amazing. So that is my share for this video. I hope that was interesting and informative for you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day or a great evening.